Sorry, sir, I didn't do my homework because I was too busy. I went
Good
for
evening, sir.
my
Do
daily
it now, do it
purchase,
now, do
sir.
it now, do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now,
So I
do it.
don't have book
Good
right
evening,
now.
sir.
So where did I put?
I didn't send it in the group. Hello, Zafri.
Yes, sir, you did. Okay, I will do it. Give me 5 minutes, okay?
Hello, sir.
Hey,
Hello, sir.
hello, Arish. What a lovely day it was today with the rain and everything now.
Good evening, sir.
Good
It is
evening,
festival day,
good
sir,
evening,
I
Subha
think.
ma'am. Today,
Ganesh
well,
Puja.
I only notice big festivals, guys. Okay, so I'm not the right kind of person to answer. But somebody said it is karma today. तू मेरा कर्मा तू मेरा धर्मा तू मेरा कर्मा
So, what's
ऐसे
the Karma movie, sir?
मोनोटोनस सिंगिंग इसको क्या कहते हैं दोस्तों मोनोटोनस सिंगिंग मैं अपनी जान बचा रहा हूँ बोल-बाल के ये सब
Did you see Karma movie, sir?
हर कर्म अपना करेंगे
Yes, I'm good.
ऐ वतन तेरे लिए दिल दिया है जान भी देंगे ऐ वतन तेरे लिए
Right, good,
भाई
sir.
ये सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगता था जब तक
Thank you.
पॉलिटिशियंस के घटिया चेहरे सामने ना दिख गए उसके बाद
Sir,
थोड़ी टेंशन होने लगी
you mentioned me on YouTube comment. I
व्हाट
didn't
आर
understand.
व्हाट
I wrote a comment on your video that you deserved a crown. You remember? Do you remember?
इट वाज यू
Yeah, it was
मारेंगे
me.
बहुत मार ट्रोल करेगा तो यूट्यूब पे
I didn't troll
okay
you.
it was trolling it was if it was coming from somebody else then I would take it as a compliment but अपने जान पहचान वाले कौन कॉम्प्लीमेंट देते हैं यार घर परिवार वाला कौन कॉम्प्लीमेंट देता है एक दूसरे को
And you wrote me back that sometimes you young people how communicate I don't
guys be
understand.
honest do you give compliments to your family members you don't right तो ये मेरे के लिए बढ़िया से वहां पर लिखा हुआ है फालतू का कमेंट ठीक है तो obviously I thought it was from one of my YouTube subscribers so I responded but now I know it is from him I'm going to delete the message and delete his message as well Arish
Sir, you
don't
continue
troll
the
me
song.
yes
Okay,
Afri
okay. Continue the song, sir. You sang really well.
have you ever heard Sava ma'am singing
No, sir.
Sun- Sunita is this your photo Sunita
Yes, sir.
lovely
Looking
photo.
beautiful.
When did you get it taken? When? When did you get this photo? 10 years ago? 15 years ago? Hey, Aisha. You've been very quiet.
Hey, sir.
So, you were absent the last 2 days, I think,
Oh, yes, sir.
for the past 2 days. Guys, it's a big problem for the past 2 days, not for the last 2 days. जो पीछे से अब तक आए उसको द पास्ट कहते हैं लास्ट नहीं कहते हैं ठीक है जैसे पिछले 1 घंटे से हम इंतजार कर रहे तुम्हारा I've been waiting for you for the past 1 hour okay so the past word is used with the present perfect rather than past so you have been absent so yeah in a way okay it's kind
Yes,
of
sir.
complicated
Sir,
okay
your
get it
t-shirt looking very nice.
what
Your t-shirt color.
but it's not as nice as the t-shirt you sent me okay
Was that t-shirt?
I didn't see clearly, sir, that day.
okay I
You
will wear
didn't
it
send
I'll
the
wear
pic,
it
sir.
again. I'll wear that t-shirt again. Don't worry. Because I really like that t-shirt. Especially I like the fitting, It fits me so well. Okay, guys, what are we doing here? This exercise. Work with a partner. Read and complete the interview with Abby with nouns from 2. Okay, so everybody, have you sent your homework in? If you haven't, please do now. Ravi Bhaiya, Musharraf, Imrana.
Sir, I
you-
already sent it.
Imrana already sent.
Oh, good, Imrana, good.
Can you hear me, sir?
Imrana is taking the class seriously, huh? That's really nice. So, anybody else who hasn't sent the answers yet? Let's see. Why is it necessary to know which noun is countable and which is uncountable? Why do we need to know it? This is an important question. I don't know whether you ever thought about it. Did you ever think, sir, why is it necessary to know which noun is countable or which is uncountable? How does it matter to us? If I don't know whether this noun I'm using is countable or uncountable, how does it matter? It matters. If you do not know the noun you are using is countable or uncountable, then you will make a lot of grammatical errors. Because in English, there are some words and phrases which can only be used with countable nouns. And there are some other words and phrases which can only be used with uncountable nouns. So if you do not know the noun that you are using is countable or uncountable, how will you decide which phrase, which word you're going to use? Another thing is, there are some rules which apply only on countable nouns, and there are rules which only apply on uncountable nouns. If you do not know whether the noun you're using is countable or uncountable, how will you follow the rules of grammar? So in this conversation, or these conversations actually, we are going to learn lots of rules about what is possible in English with countable nouns and what is not possible with countable nouns, rules about countable and uncountable, basically. Okay, so let's start. So the question is, how much baby food do you eat in a day? There was how much and the blank space, dash. How much do you eat in a day? And the answer is quite a lot, about 500 spoonfuls, but they are small spoons. Okay, so what could be this conversation about? Baby food. How much baby food do you eat in a day? Because we know her story. We know about Abby. We know about her job. So it's getting easier. This is what I like about this course. It integrates grammar, vocabulary, patterns, everything, and it is so good. So how much baby food do you eat in a day? We are basically reading about a girl. It's like a story, right? If you look at it, it's not a grammar lesson. It's like a story we are reading. And while we are reading this story, we will just pay attention to certain facts. That's it. So how much baby food do you eat in a day? Quite a lot. About 500 spoonfuls. But they are small spoons. Number 2, how many do you have? A lot. About 10 to 15,000. The same as most babies. It is easy to guess what you are talking about here. You will not write what goes in the blank space only because you know grammar. You need to understand the story. We know that she has as many taste buds as babies. Most babies, right? She has more taste buds than adults. So how many taste buds do you have? And the answer is a lot.
A lot.
About 10
to
to 15,000, the
15,000.
same as most babies.
The same as most babies.
3. At home, do you eat a lot of
Vegetables.
Yes. Look at the answer. Yes, I love this. Again, no, it was
Yes.
supposed to be empty, okay, blank space, but I only eat a little this, and I can only eat a few this. So what do you think you guys are gonna write here? At home, do you eat a lot of vegetables?
Vegetables.
At home, do you eat a
Yes.
lot of vegetables? Guys, we do not say vegetables, okay? Vegetables. The E after G is silent. It is vegetables. Vegetables.
Vegetables.
All our childhood, what did we pronounce? Vegetable, vegetable,
Vegetable.
vegetable. All right. But किसी ने नहीं भेजी टेबल यार. आखिर में खुद लानी पड़ी टेबल. किसी ने नहीं भेजी टेबल. Okay. So, do you eat a lot of vegetables? Yeah, I love peas, but I only eat a little broccoli
Broccoli
and
and spinach.
and I can
And I can
only eat
only
a
eat
few.
a few olives.
I can only eat a few. Come on,
I write
everybody. I'm
here
waiting for you
olives.
to
I have
answer.
also written olive.
What have you written? A few.
Olive.
Olives.
Olives.
Manisha, Jishan, Aisha, Sabah, Arish. Has the cat got your tongue? What happened? This is a nice expression in English. Has the cat got your tongue? Means why are you silent? Oh, it is a recent photo, Sunita. You are in the same attire that what the photo was in. Huh? Look at Sunita, people. Look at Sunita. Where are you going, Sunita? For a fashion show or what?
No, sir, I'm not going anywhere.
Look at her hair. Is there a fan on there? Have you deliberately put a fan there at a certain angle so that you look at this? Let me pin her photo. There you go. What's special today? What's the special today, Sunita?
Sir, actually nothing is special because I thought that my hair is gonna freeze and not looking well, so that's why I did this thing.
So have you used conditioner?
Smoothing her hair, sir. I think.
Have you used a conditioner?
I think we use straightener.
Keratin.
A lot of people are speaking at the same time.
She has spent so much money on her hair.
Yeah.
Maybe she
Ah,
has done keratin
and
treatment.
today I didn't have to ask. Okay, guys. Let me pull her legs a little, okay? Today I didn't have to ask her to turn her camera on. Did you notice that? She did it on her own.
Yes, sir.
After all, she had spent all that money on her hair. So she had to show everybody. Yeah, of course. Lovely. By the way, you're looking great, Sunita. Don't worry. Money
Because
well
her
spent.
hair is curly, sir.
Come again, Sabaji?
Her hair is little bit curly and
Okay,
dry.
Nana,
That's
her hair
why
is
she's
curly.
fixing her
Well, I
hair.
don't know. Means I'm no expert on hair, but I can say that she's looking great and the money well spent. Yeah. I hope that her hair looks like this for a little while. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. Everybody has
Sunita,
written
and
olives.
credit goes to me.
Come again, Manisha.
Credit goes to me.
Credit goes to you. Did you do that for her?
Actually, sir, she suggested me someone to do this thing for me.
Oh, okay. I thought she financed that. She sponsored it. That's I thought she wanted the credit. Okay. How much did it cost? I'm curious.
5 or 10,000, I think.
Let's ask.
It's depend on sir hair length.
Okay. You can see how long her hair is. Manisha, how much did it cost? Sunita?
I think medium.
Sir, 2000, and they will also do the keratin as well. Day after tomorrow, maybe they will do this.
And your hair will look like this for how long? How long your hair is gonna look like this?
4 months, sir.
For a month
So
or 4 months?
4 months, 4 months.
4 months, not 4 months, 4 months.
Yes, 4 months,
Otherwise,
sir.
for a month. 4 months.
funny if I do this care, so
Hmm.
maybe will
Keratin
stay.
is only for 1 month, sir, not for
Yeah.
4 months.
You know what?
Smoothing is
My sister-in-law, my wife's sister, she's very fashionable. She makes videos and stuff. Instagram star and influencer thing. She makes shorts, videos, all these things. So somebody suggested something like this to her. She went and spent 4 or 5,000 rupees. It lasted 2 days. Her treatment, her hair is very curly. So she was looking great with that straight hair and everything. 2 days later, her hair was again curly and it didn't look good at all. So she was very unhappy. I said, yeah, your husband has got faltu money, So, well,
Sir,
okay.
it cost 4,000 or 5, but the person whom
She got a
we
good discount because of you. I'm flying to Delhi tomorrow, okay, with my wife and daughter. I want to avail of the discount as well. Okay. 4.
sir, it's means they came home and do these things on home.
Wow, lovely. So I don't have to come to Delhi. Okay,
Uh,
great.
we don't go. We don't have to go. I don't mean to these things, but
Nah, nice. You get home service. Do you drink any? Oh, everybody says
Coffee?
olives here. A few olives. Everybody's saying olives. Nobody's saying anything else, right? Everybody's saying a few olives. Okay. Now, do you drink any?
Coffee?
No, I drink tea and lots of
Water.
Milk.
water to clean my
Water,
taste
water.
buds.
Water to clean my taste buds.
Yeah. Biharis do jibbi to clean their taste buds in the morning. Yeah, they use a tongue cleaner, right? Do you drink much?
Milk.
Much milk?
Do you drink
I
much
can only
milk?
drink a little milk. It tastes like cream to me. Okay. She can only drink a little milk because it tastes like cream to her. Okay. Number 6. Did you eat many?
Many
Sweets
sweets
as a child.
Did you eat many sweets as a child? Did you eat many
No,
sweets
I
as a
don't
child?
like
Nah,
No,
I don't
I
like
don't
many
like
sweet
many sweet
things,
things,
but I
but I
enjoy a
enjoy a little
little.
chocolate.
Chocolate.
There isn't much sugar
I
in
enjoy a
it.
little chocolate. If there isn't much, if there isn't
Sugar
much
in it.
Sugar in it.
sugar in it. Very good, guys. Very good. Do you use any hot
Spices.
spices in your cooking?
In
Do you
your
use
cooking?
any hot spices in your cooking? No, I don't. And obviously, I don't eat
I don't
any
eat
Any chilies?
chilies.
They are
They
too
are too
hot
hot for a lot of
for a lot
people.
of
hot for a
people.
lot of people.
Okay, the mistake you can make is this. You might write here chili, you might write a spice, and that will be considered a mistake, grammatical mistake, guys. If you do not use the right form of the word, remember what I'm saying. If you do
I
not
written
use
there
the,
chilies.
yes, if
Spices.
you do not use the right form of the word, chilies, what's the difference? One is singular form, the other is plural form. What is the difference between a spice and a spices? One is singular, the other is plural. What is the difference between go and goes? The difference is in the form. One is V1, the other is V5. So whenever you make a mistake of form, okay, mistake with the form, then it is considered a grammatical mistake. Understand? Because you need to know which form is correct to use here. So hot spices and eat any chilies, plural. And I will explain these things later, okay? First of all, I'm checking.
They're too hot.
Exactly, okay? Not chocolates, okay? Number 8. And do you drink any alcohol? Do you drink any alcohol? Yes, I drink some.
I drink.
Yes,
I don't
Do you
drink any
drink
red
any
wine.
alcohol?
I
Yeah, I
any
drink some.
wine.
I don't drink any red wine. but I have a glass of
Glass of
white
wine
wine
have a glass
sometimes,
of wine, white wine.
but definitely no beer. Blur.
but
Okay.
definitely no beer.
No beer. Definitely no beer. Blur means a sound that you make when you mean to say something disgusting, something that you do not like. Now, 4.1, I have to play the audio. Give me a second.
William Shakespeare. 1564 to 1616.
Oh.
When
Sorry,
and where was Shakespeare born?
guys. Oh, silly me. Okay, I was supposed to play the pre-intermediate file, not the intermediate file. 4.1.
4.1. The baby food taster. 1.
How much baby food do you eat in a day?
Quite a lot, about 500 spoonfuls, but they're small spoons.
2.
How many taste buds do you have?
A lot, about 10 to 15,000, the same as most babies.
3.
At home, do you eat a lot of vegetables?
Yes, I love peas, but I only eat a little broccoli and spinach, and I can only eat a few sprouts.
Sprouts.
4.
Do you drink any coffee?
No, I drink tea and lots of water to clean my taste buds.
5.
And do you drink much milk?
I can only drink a little milk. It tastes like cream to me.
6.
Did you eat many sweets as a child?
No, I don't like many sweet things, but I enjoy a little chocolate, if there isn't much sugar in it.
7.
Do you use any hot spices in your cooking?
No, I don't. And obviously I don't eat any chilies. They're too hot for a lot of people.
Yep.
8.
And do you drink any alcohol?
Yes, I drink some. I don't drink any red wine, but I have a glass of white wine sometimes. But definitely no beer. Blah.
Blah. Okay, fine.
Tape script 4.
So I'm gonna put this audio file in the group for you, first of all, so that you guys can listen to it later in your free time. And I'm going to create breakout rooms for you where you guys are going to practice. But I think before I give you practice, do you think I should play it one more time maybe? Guys, I want your attention on the words in bold, okay? And the nouns that come afterwards. The words in bold and the nouns that come afterwards. Please pay attention, okay? Let's listen once again. And then I'll create the breakout room for your practice.
3. Is there a shower? Yes, there is.
What the
Is
hell?
there a fridge? Yes, there is.
4.1. The baby food taster. 1.
How much baby food do you eat in a day?
Quite a lot, about 500 spoonfuls, but they're small spoons.
2.
How many taste buds do you have?
A lot, about 10 to 15,000, the same as most babies.
3.
At home, do you eat a lot of vegetables?
Yes, I love peas, but I only eat a little broccoli and spinach, and I can only eat a few sprouts.
4.
Do you drink any coffee?
No, I drink tea and lots of water to clean my taste buds.
5.
And do you drink much milk?
I can only drink a little milk. It tastes like cream to me.
6.
Did you eat many sweets as a child?
No, I don't like many sweet things, but I enjoy a little chocolate, if there isn't much sugar in it.
7.
Do you use any hot spices in your cooking?
No, I don't. And obviously I don't eat any chilies. They're too hot for a lot of people.
8.
And do you drink any alcohol?
Yes, I drink some. I don't drink any red wine, but I have a glass of white wine sometimes. But definitely no beer. Blah.
Blur. Okay. That is a sound she makes to suggest that she doesn't like beer. Okay. Fine. So, guys, there are lots of nice phrases that are too hot for a lot of people. Chilies are too hot. They refers to chilies. Chilies are too hot for a lot of people.
For a lot
How about you guys? Do you find chilies too hot?
No, sir. I don't.
I remember when I
eating
was a
chilies.
teenager and I liked hot, spicy food. And I sometimes said to my mom, add more chili. Then once my mama got angry and she says, दारू वारू पीने लगा है, क्या करता है? इतना तीखा कैसे खा रहा है? So she believes, my mother, that people who drink wine, they eat very hot and spicy food. But I just love it. Very hot and spicy food. And my daughter loves it too. And my nephew too. And the interesting part is my brother can't handle, spices and chili. He wants it. If sometimes we make this joke, if Bhaiya could, he would have sugar in his vegetable curry as well. Okay. So he does, he can't.
Usually,
What is the difference
I
between
eat chilies.
beer and wine? And who
Pakoda.
is this? Who is
Sorry,
much strong?
sorry, Sabaji, you're asking the wrong person. She asked me the difference between white wine and red wine, right, Sabaji?
No, sir. Beer and wine.
Okay, I thought you asked me the difference between white wine and red wine. I know one difference for sure. White wine is white, red wine is red. Okay, so but the difference between red wine and beer is one. I know. Wine, I don't know about wine, but beer smells so awful. When people are high on beer, they have drunk beer, and if they're sitting in the same room with you, you would like to run away from there. It smells so awfully bad.
Beer.
That I have experienced personally. We were going to a barat, and 3-4 guys got in our car, and they had already drunk a lot of beer. Oh my God, inside the feeling, I soon got a headache. I said, I want to leave this place. It smelled really awful. I mean, when you watch a movie and the way they come with a big mug and a lot of froth at the top, froth, jhag, a lot of froth at the top, you just, it looks so romantic, but I don't know how it tastes because I know the smell. The people who were drunk on it, they smelled awful. You didn't want to go close to them. Okay. Anyways,
Champagne, sir.
yes, Arish.
When cricketer win any series, they play with champagne. Enjoy with
That's
champagne.
champagne. I don't know about champagne. I've never seen
And
champagne
they
in
also
real.
drink and they
I have
throw
never
in
seen
the.
champagne in real, but whatever I have seen champagne on TV and in movies, it looks very romantic that you can drink it, you can have a bath in it, I don't know about the taste, whether it tastes good or not. But if it tastes like apple juice, then I would love it. Why not? I had a dream a few days ago, and in that dream, I saw that I drank, and I was drinking with, with no guilt. Okay. And actually, the other day, I was talking to my family that I would like to make wine at home. Okay. I watched some videos on YouTube about how you make wine at home. I said, if you make wine at home, you don't feel like you're drinking wine. You feel like you're drinking something good. Then, okay, it depends on what you make it with, like, pineapple, apple, grapes, oranges, I don't know. I have not, it could be my laziness because I think in my mind I'm ready to try it. in my mind, I'm ready to try wine, but I haven't tasted it yet just because I'm lazy, maybe, you know, or maybe Bihar is a dry state. That could be another reason. But I want to taste high quality wine. Something that will not give me a headache, because I hear that most people, their first experience is awful with wine, you know. After drinking wine, they have a big hangover, and next day their head, you know, feels like it will burst or something, explode.
Wine is banned in Bihar.
Wine is very addictive. What did you say, Arish?
Wine is banned in Bihar, sir.
Wine is banned in Bihar. Yeah, exactly. It is. Ah, Aisha, you're so lucky. Who are you with? You guys make me feel jealous saying these things. Do you realize it? Who are you with? Your family? Oh, lucky you. Lucky you. No wonder my daughter says things like, I don't really do anything for her. Okay, she would love to be, you know, she would love to have the same kind of experience, you know, on a road trip with the family, you know. Wow, great. After a couple of years, you wouldn't like to be with your family, maybe from Bihar to Ladakh. Wow, amazing. Wow, really great. Uh, you should have done some vlogging, you know, like, you know, maybe, I don't know. It's a good opportunity, you know, to get some what? If you have a YouTube channel or something, yeah, exactly. It's easier
Get
for
some
girls.
vlogs.
Yeah, it's easier for girls. It's easier for girls. Any of my girl students, if they started a channel, I think they would have 1,000 subscribers within 2-3 months. Within 2-3 months. I've been struggling
It's
for over
easy
a
for
year.
girls, sir, not
It's
boy.
easy. It's easy, yeah. Okay, so guys, shall I open the rooms, or is there anything more that you want to discuss with me? No, I want you to go practice the conversations with all your mind in the conversation, okay? Don't do it mindlessly, please. For God's sake, do not do it mindlessly, okay? Mindlessly means you just keep reading without realizing what you're reading, why you're reading this, why this phrase. You don't pay attention. That is mindless reading. Please don't do that, okay? I'm opening the rooms for you guys. Go ahead and practice. Shall I? Everybody's ready?
Ready, sir.
Yes.
Okay. All right, then. Go ahead, practice. And you don't have a partner. I can put you in one of the rooms because I'm pretty sure. No problems. That's not an issue here. You're welcome. Uh, Manisha, talk to Sunita. No, just click the link you have in the go to the group. Musharraf Haider is by himself, number 2, room number 2. Manisha, your partner. Musharraf, switch your room, please. Go to room number 2. Where do I put you? Sunita, Aisha. No idea how it will work. Only you got in there, and all these people are stuck here. Aisha, Sunita, Tony Stark, they're all stuck because of the internet issues. Yeah, somebody got in there. Talk to her.
Hello.
You can see the name. If you see the name, then it's not a good idea to just say hello. Say hello, Aisha. That shows confidence, that shows friendliness. She's not talking, but that was still a valid point. You know, you guys say hello when you see the name of the person. Don't do that. When I do not know the name, then I say hello, because hello is not as warm as hello somebody, isn't it? The name of the person. What do I do in that case? Jishan has arrived. I hope his internet is okay. Come on, Jishan. Join the breakout room. Join the
Yes, so
breakout
my
room, Jishan.
internet. Yes, sir.
Can you see the invitation
Okay,
on
sir.
your screen? Yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Jishan will get there. Oh, his internet is stuck as well. That could be the likely reason. Now it's better to put you guys in another room, because go ahead. Practice. I'm pretty sure they have finished. Then
Hello. Sumit and Aisha.
Sabah.
Good evening, Sumit. How are you? Let's start. What? Come again? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. 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 Let's start from when, how much daily food do you eat in a day? And how many taste buds do you have? At home, do you eat a lot of vegetables? we continue? Do you drink any coffee? Do you drink much milk? Did you eat many sweets as a child? Do you use any hot spices in your cooking?
Looks like you got in some no network zone, no network area. I'm just putting you in a room where you can go and listen maybe, because in 1 or 2 minutes I'll close the rooms, okay? So I'm just putting you there to listen, okay?
You can I will answer. The lot about 500 foods, but they are small. Lot about 10 to 15,000, the same as most babies. Yes, I love tea, but I only eat a little broccoli and spinach, and I can only eat a few sprouts. No, I drink tea and lots of water to clean my taste buds. Can only drink a little milk. It tastes like cream to me. No, I don't like any thing, sweet things, but I enjoy a little chocolate if there isn't much sugar in it. No, I don't. And obviously, I don't eat any sweets. They are too hot for a lot of people. Yes, I drink some. I don't drink any red wine, but I have a glass of white wine sometimes. But definitely no beer. Wow.
One thing that I notice you guys do when you read, you have a very different tone from the tone that you have when you speak. So try and match your speaking tone when you are reading a conversation. I'm not saying when you're reading a text. When you're reading a conversation, it's a conversation, right? So you should have the rhythm, the tone that you will normally have when you are saying the same thing. Okay. So let's now focus on the grammar part of it. I hope I gave you guys enough time.
Yeah, sir.
Yes.
I know some people had internet issues. They couldn't really practice as much or as well as they would have wanted. but it's okay. Let's see. What can we do about the internet? Nothing. Grammar spot now. Look at the expressions of quantity in A, B, and C. These are expressions of quantity. How much, how many, some, any, not much, not many, not any, no, a little, a few, a lot of, lots of. Now they are divided in three groups. In group A, we have how much, not much, a little. How much, not much, a little. In B, we have how many, not many, a few. Some, any, not any, no, a lot of, lots of. Now, which group goes with plural countable nouns? Let's answer. Which group, A, B, or C? Which goes with plural countable nouns? And I think all of you can answer this question after your practice in the breakout session, in the breakout room. Which group, A, B, or C, goes with plural countable nouns?
Group B goes with the plural countable noun.
Right. Whenever you had plural countable nouns, you had how many? Not
How many
a few. For example, how many taste buds? Plural.
do you have?
Okay. I don't eat many sprouts. Only a few sprouts. Only a few sprouts, plural. Okay. Now, next question. Which goes with uncountable nouns? Which category? A, B, or group? C. Which group goes with uncountable
A.
nouns?
A.
How much,
A
not
goes
much,
with
a little.
uncountable nouns, right? We say how much, not much, a little. Instead of a few, a little. Instead of a few, a little. Yeah. How much baby food do you eat? Uncountable noun, baby food. Okay. Next. A little spinach. A little spinach. A little broccoli. Uncountable nouns. Okay. She doesn't drink much milk, guys. She doesn't drink. She doesn't drink much milk because milk tastes like cream to her. She doesn't drink much milk. Now, which category, which group goes with both countable and uncountable? Which?
C.
See, some, any, not any, no, a lot of, lots of. These phrases can be used with both kinds of nouns, plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns both. Let's find examples of this. It's not just about looking at the categories. Let's find examples. How much? Use it with uncountable nouns, guys. You said A goes with uncountable. Let's find examples. How much? How much baby food? Right? Another uncountable noun, guys. For example, money. Money is uncountable noun, everybody knows. So we say, how much money do you earn? Right? Oh, one can say not much, not as much as you do, not even half as much as you do, not even half as much as you do. हम तो आधो नहीं कमाते हैं. I don't earn even half as much as you do. ठीक है?
Sir, I remember one thing in audio file between Istanbul, right? In unit 1, I
Arish,
think.
your audio is not very clear. We can hear that you're saying something, but it is not very clear to us what you're saying.
Sir, how much English did you know when you come here? In
How
the audio
much?
file. English did you know?
Ah, very good. How much English did you know? Yeah,
unit 1.
right. Because it is uncountable. You can't say how many English. Okay, very good. How much English did you know before you came here? Right. Good. So beta, a little. I knew a little English. I knew a little English. Yeah, I drink a little milk before I go to bed. थोड़ा सा दूध पीते हैं. All right, थोड़ा सा. I drink a little milk.
Little.
So guys, can you think of some more? I mean, I really want you guys to think of example sentences. You should know that the noun that will follow will be uncountable. That's it. And you know that. So let's go ahead and think of some sentences about yourself, about your family members. questions if you have any on your mind? Wanna ask me?
How much are these
How much
pants?
money did you pay when you joined STC?
How much money did you pay when you
Join the STC?
joined STC? Yeah, how much money did you pay when you joined STC? Yeah, right, good.
STC.
We can talk about food stuff as well. Any uncountable noun, by the way. How much? Not much, a little. These go with uncountable nouns. That's the point. How much coffee do you drink a day? Very good question. Thank you, sir. More.
Sir, how much is your t-shirt?
How much is your t-shirt? However, there is no uncountable noun if you notice, Arish. So it is not a good example for this rule. We learned how much should be followed by an uncountable noun, right? But you said, how much is your t-shirt? Where is that uncountable noun?
I'm asking about money, sir.
Even if you say, how much did you pay? There is no uncountable noun.
For the t-shirt, sir. Only for the how much
Did you pay?
for it?
That's good.
Did you
And
pay
how much is
for-
your t-shirt? How much was your t-shirt was fine. Not a problem. My point is, if you understand what we are studying, it is not a good example for that rule. What did we just learn? Group A goes with uncountable nouns. So first of all, you should have an uncountable noun in your mind, isn't it?
Sir, how do we say when we eat full of our stomach? And I want to say, I want to say to my mom that my mom has asked me how much pulao did you eat in the party. So I want to say
To my stomach's
that
full.
full of
To my
to my
stomach's
stomach
full.
full.
Yeah. I ate to my stomach's full. That's an English expression. पेट भर के खा एकदम जब तक पेट भर नहीं गया. I ate to my stomach's full. Stomach apostrophe SFULL, to my stomach's full.
Sir,
It's a nice expression.
how much sugar do you like in a cup of tea?
How much sugar do you take? How much sugar?
Do you
कितना
take?
चीनी लीजिएगा? कितना चीनी लेते हैं आप? How much sugar do you take in
How
your
much
tea?
water do you
How much
drink
sugar do you take in your tea?
in a day?
How much biryani
अगर
can you eat at a time?
सुनो ना दोस्तों, आपको सुनकर शॉक लगेगा. किसी कहीं कहीं पे कॉन्वर्सेशन होगा. How many sugars do you want in your
What?
tea? How many sugars do you want in your tea? आपको ये क्या सेंटेंस पढ़ा दिया सर ने? या कैसा सेंटेंस लिखा है ये? Because some places they use sugar cubes, guys. They use. So they will ask, how many sugars do you want? So how many sugars means?
Yes, sir.
How many cubes? Okay, 1, 2. Some people have 3. Those who have a very sweet tooth. Yeah.
How much water do you use while bathing? Or
How much water do you
use while
while
bath?
तो बात कौन बोलता है भाई? हमने तो बात नहीं बोला. While having a bath बोला है. While having a bath.
Having a bath. Yes.
Sorry.
मुझे तो washing लग रहा था. पता नहीं सौरभ आप क्या क्या वॉश करने की बात कर रहे थे. How much water do you use while washing? Okay. Washing what?
Sir, asnan, bath.
The smooth surface or the rough surface? Okay, जाने दो.
How much
next.
money in your pocket?
Come again.
Please. How much money in your pocket?
How much money
Is
do you
in
have
your-
in your pocket? How much money is there in your pocket? Right now, nothing actually.
Just-
Zero.
Just 2 lakh.
I often have zero money in my pocket, and I go to the shops like this as well. I just trust my, yeah, exactly. This is such a big relief for me. I never had this habit of carrying my wallet. So when I didn't have this online payment thing, I just went out without my wallet and felt really stupid sometimes. But now my mobile saves me. Okay. Guys, next. Okay, how many? Chalo, ek kar lena tum log, okay? Please practice. With all these, of course, you will find examples from these conversations here, and then you will write your own sentences too. It says find examples of the expressions in 3. So you will do that. And after that, you guys will write your own sentences, you know, with all these expressions.
Sir,
Okay.
you have much patience in for your students.
Ma'am, you forgot very important point that in a normal conversation, okay, colloquially, we do not use much and many in a positive sentence. We do not use much and many in positive sentences. That's why you see not much, not many written here. In a very formal way, you can use, okay, much and many in a positive sentence, but informally, colloquially, we avoid much and many in positive sentences. तो अगर आप ये कहना चाहते हैं कि आप बहुत पेशेंस दिखाते हैं अपने स्टूडेंट के साथ, तो in this case you will say you show much patience के जगह क्या ऑप्शन बचा है हमारे पास? देख के बताओ, ABC देख के बताओ क्या बोलना चाहिए? आप बहुत पेशेंस दिखाते हैं अपने स्टूडेंट के साथ. मैंने कहा मच नहीं यूज करना, बिकॉज much is used in negative and questions.
A lot of.
Exactly, Sabha ma'am. Exactly. You show a lot of patience with your students. Sure, no problems. Yeah, I do. But मैं jokes भी मारता रहता हूँ, you know, और वो मेरे jokes कई बार मेरे students का ना mood off कर देते हैं. Now that the camera is on every time, all the time actually. So when I make those jokes, bye-bye. So some students, they have a long face कि मेरा मजाक बना दिया आपने. मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? It is just my nature. मैं आपका insult नहीं कर रहा हूँ. I'm just, I can see humor there. I can just see humor there. मुझे बस वहाँ humor दिखता है. लेकिन लोग बुरा मान जाते हैं. माने कोई बात नहीं है, क्योंकि उनको आदत पड़ जाएगी. क्योंकि ये इंटेंशनल नहीं है उनका इरादा कि मैं आपका मजाक उड़ा रहा हूँ. नहीं, आपने कुछ कहा है फनी है, तो आपको एहसास करना पड़ेगा फनी है.
Sir, will it be silly to say how much interest do you have for your students, or I should go in this way that how interested you are in your students?
Bhai Saab, yes, just use the adjective when you're talking about
my
how
mom
much
is
और उसके बाद
calling.
adjective. Yeah, it's okay. How much के बाद how much interest के जगह how interested बोल लीजिए, बहुत अच्छा. How interested are you in this job offer? Isn't it? Sounds more natural. Okay. But आप बोल सकते हैं how much interest. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys, will you practice?
Yes.
किस बात का ध्यान गलती नहीं होना चाहिए? अगर लिखा है A, group A goes with uncountable nouns, make sure you're using them with uncountable nouns. Group B goes with countable nouns, make sure you're using them with countable nouns. And group C goes with both, use them with both, okay? So that's your practice. Now, number 2, much and many are not usually used in positive. Yeah, just the point I was making, Sabha ma'am. Can you see? Much and many are usually not used in positive. ध्यान दें इस बात पे. We do not use much and many in positive sentences, guys. ये informal colloquial बातचीत कर रहा हूँ. कुछ formal sentence आपको मिल जाएंगे, no problems, okay? But colloquially we don't. This is why it is written. Usually we don't use them. Correct these sentences in 2 different ways. Correct these sentences in 2 different ways. Come on, correct करिए. आगे लिखे 2 sentences को. I'll be right back. You guys think about it.
Hello, Sabapi.
Yes, Dishan.
Sir, okay, sir.
Don't call her Api. Then?
Okay, Jafri. Why, Jafri? Tell me.
Are you any problem?
Call her Appa.
I think Sunita is upset.
It's not.
Hello,
It's not
Sunita.
big deal.
Call her Baji.
Sunita,
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
I think she is upset.
Sorry? Actually, I'm taking.
Move your pic and yeah. So I think you are upset.
How can I see my?
Imrana thought that Sunita was upset.
Yes, sir, because she is removing her picture.
She removing or she removed? क्या बोल
She
रहे हो?
removed, sir.
ये
She
कैसे
removed
she
picture.
removing? ये ing तुम्हारा favorite है? हाँ?
No, sir. I just
She
took my
removing?
chance.
But sir is appreciating her.
बेवकूफी हरकत मत करो ऐसे किसी को पर्सनली
Sir, I said,
हाँ.
firstly I said, sir, she removed her
सुनीता
pic, then
सुनीता बुरा मानने वाले में से नहीं है. मुझे पूरा यकीन हो गया. उसकी पर्सनालिटी अलग है. She is a happy girl who.
no, sir, she is upset.
Seriously?
Little bit.
How do you know? How do you know Imrana?
I think she is upset little bit.
इतना confidence खाली think में कैसे हो गए?
Sorry.
Sir, she is
Sir,
crying now.
ask her.
But you give me your reason now. वो मैं पूछ लूँगा sir. But you give me your reason first.
Because sir, she is a girl. और लड़की का छोटा दिल होता है, सब बुरा मान जाती है.
तो आप लगते okay Imrana, you really think that all girls will have the same personality, same thinking?
Not all girls, sir, but those who are very frank and happy. So that type of girl.
So okay, so what do you think,
I'm not
Sunita?
getting what's going on, sir.
Sorry, Sunita.
Sir, I'm not getting what she said.
Imrana is saying that you are sitting there crying. तुमने रो के वहाँ टब भरे हुए हैं.
No, sir, it's not like this. Why should I cry?
Because you got hurt because of my words.
No, sir, your words was polite and you appreciated me. So why should I cry and why should I feel like this?
Tell Imrana. Imrana, please tell her why should she cry?
I think, sir. That's why I said.
अच्छा तो आज के बाद कभी भी इमराना को मुझे नहीं बोलना इमराना यू आर लुकिंग ब्यूटीफुल. दोस्तों ध्यान दो. आज के बाद मुझे कभी इमराना को नहीं बोलना. आई विल नेवर से टू इमराना दैट शी इज लुकिंग ब्यूटीफुल बिकॉज़ शी विल स्टार्ट क्राइंग. उसने कहा वो बुरा मान गई. इसका मतलब वो भी मान जाएगी बुरा. ठीक है?
Actually, sir, like we are
But I
improving
recover
our
in 5 minutes, sir.
हाँ?
But I recover in 5 minutes.
Okay. Sunita, you were saying something, Sunita. You were saying something.
Actually, sir, I wanted to say that like we are improving our English and so our personality will improve. So the thing is that we need to be look as a appearance can be look well. So that's why I'm working on this. Like I want to improve in my, I want to improvement. I want to see improvement in myself. So that's why I do these kind of things. I thought I'm doing that right.
What are you trying to defend, Sunita? I'm not getting. What are you giving the clarification for? You are trying to improve yourself.
My question was that, like while speaking Hindi, we speak very confidently and we speak with having pose and we speak with the politeness and showing gesture. But why? When we speak English, we always be take care of.
What a point, Sunita. What a point. I totally agree with you. I'm glad that you thought about it. So what do you think is the reason? Why does it happen, Sunita? Why don't we have the same pauses, the same emotions when we speak English?
I want you to guide us. How can we do this thing?
But first of all, we need to know the reason. Then we will find the cure, isn't it?
I don't know the reason. But,
I'll tell you the reason. The reason is very obvious, Sunita. The reason is very obvious. Guys, Sunita has raised a very interesting point. And she says, when we talk in Hindi, then we take pauses, we laugh, we show different emotions, we move our hands, we kind of feel comfortable, you know. But when we speak English, then we don't have these things going for us. We kind of speak like a robot, mechanical, you know, speaking we do. Why is that? Why don't we have the same kind of comfort?
Got very good point.
Yeah, what could be the reason? Anyone? Anyone?
Because we don't feel the language when we talk in English. Just
Yeah,
please say.
that's a good, well, that's one point. And the basic answer is this. The most basic answer, which is, you know, I think common sense. Anybody can answer. Because you're not as good at English as you are at Hindi. Hindi is your mother tongue. English is not. You're not as good. You're not as comfortable. And why are you not as comfortable? Obviously, it needs time. When you're speaking a language where you don't have to think about the next word because it just comes to you naturally, so you can focus on doing other things. But when your whole focus is on finding the right word, then how will you think about your personality, your hand gestures, your tone movement, and all these things? Tell me. Because unless the words are coming naturally to you, you cannot give your energy to all these aspects of speaking. Isn't it natural and common sense? So what you need to do is try and make yourself comfortable in English by improving your skills in English. Take your skills, your what is this word? Right now, look, I'm forgetting a word that I need. Now, when somebody forgets the word, they try to recall what that word is. What do we, proficiency, right? That's the word. So when your proficiency is at a level where it should be, then what do? You can focus on other things. But if you're struggling, what should be my next word, whether I'm grammatically right, of course you are not gonna feel that way. So this shows that you are at a lower level in English. That's it. So don't expect to have a car which rich people have when you don't have that much money in your account. When you have that much money, then you will have a car which rich people have. So here, I think my analogy makes sense. Here we are talking about money. In our situation, we are talking about skills in English. We do not have the same skills. There are lots of people who speak English and feel very comfortable. Why? Because their skills are great. How do we get there? Not by making jumps, skipping. We just make fast improvement. And for fast improvement, just spend as much time as you can with English, learning, improving, learning about English. Did you know all these things already? No. Some of you guys will definitely practice and then you will feel more comfortable using these words. Maybe tomorrow when you speak English, you will not have to think twice about how much, how many, not much, not many. Isn't it, Sabaji? You ask, sir, you show much patience with your students, all right? But tomorrow you will say, sir, you show a lot of patience with your students. So now you're getting the right word. When you're getting the right word, now you can focus on other things while speaking. For example, how your hand is moving. For example, whether your tone is moving in the right way or not, all these things. So the answer is very simple. When you are a kid, you look like a kid. When you grow up, you look like a grown up. So don't try to look like a grown up when you're a kid. Wait for the time. So improve your English, Sunita. That's the answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes.
Sir.
By the way, Sunita just changed the topic completely. Imrana was talking about
Yes,
something
sir.
else.
Yes, I was.
What was
Change
she
the
was
topic.
saying?
Imrana said you are upset with me. Right, Imrana?
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir. I don't.
If
I
you
don't know.
don't, so why
So,
you move her
Why
photo?
should she be upset with me? Why should she be upset with me? Because
actually,
I called her
Then why is
beautiful.
not upset? Why she remove her photos?
and no, I
Arey,
am joining
Imrana, let
from
me
another
explain. No,
phone.
no, Sunita, I'll explain. Imrana, she removed it because purpose was served. She wanted to show her new look to all of us. She did. Now
No,
what?
listen, sir, it's not like this. I didn't remove anything. Actually, in this DP, you will not see my pic. Because of that, I have joined with the another phone because that phone was
Ah,
charging.
okay. She
So,
changed her device. All
yeah,
right. But
she was
Imrana,
doing wrong
Okay,
thing.
never mind. माफ कर दीजिए.
You
now,
thought about me, I felt happy.
one thing I want to say that as far as I know, Sunita's personality, I have observed in these many days, and especially the message she wrote on the 5th of September to me, after that message, I think she's not going to be upset with me for this kind of thing, a joke or here and there. Sunita,
Yes, sir.
you're not going to mind a few jokes I make about anybody, whether you or somebody
Yes,
else.
sir.
You're not going to feel unhappy about it, are you?
No, sir, I don't
No,
mind because I
no,
know that
not at
what's
all.
your purpose to say all these things.
Exactly. You, Imrana, Get some positive thinking. Okay. All right, people. Let's
I
see.
want to ask something, sir.
Yes.
Sir, most of the time, not most of the time, when I joined SPC and when I saw you, then I thought, sir, when sir when sir was child, then he definitely ate demagin because you have lots of remarks,
Okay.
brain,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, you are a very knowledgeable person.
Thank you very much. I know very little. एक बात
Yeah.
बताऊं आप सब लोगों को दोस्तों, आप जितना जानोगे ना उतना लगेगा आपका कम जानते हो, ठीक है? और जितना कम जानोगे आपको लगेगा बहुत जानते हो. This is the reality, okay? So I never feel that I know a lot. No, I know very little, okay? About the world, about many things. My knowledge is very limited. I'm no expert on anything.
This is a limited knowledge, sir.
Of course.
No, sir. You are really knowledgeable person.
Thank you for appreciating me, but
In
I know the
Bihar,
reality.
sir, there is no teacher in English teacher, especially English teacher, sir.
Oh, that can be another thing. वो बिहार शिव नहीं, पूरे बिहार
And
स्टेट में
sir,
भी बहुत कम मिलेंगे, वो अलग चीज है.
and sir, your imagination power is so strong. You met 2 or 3 times and you know the people
No,
very
I'm not
well.
always right. I'm not always right about people, actually. But like I said, look what happened.
Maybe, perhaps maybe you are wrong sometimes, but not all the times. Your guessing power is right.
But did you notice how Sunita wrote that message about me on the 5th of September? You know, she wrote some real, compliments she wrote. And after reading them, I thought, I mean, why would she waste her time writing something she doesn't mean? So I believed her, okay? I thought she wrote what she felt. And after reading those things, I feel that she really wants to benefit from being here, you know? And I really appreciate that, you know? If somebody looks up
Thank
to
you,
me,
sir.
if somebody looks up to me and wants to improve themselves, then I'm more than happy to help them. Why not? Actually, I know one thing. For somebody who didn't speak any English in my childhood, I think I'm doing quite well in English. And you're right about it. As far as teaching English is concerned and explaining English is concerned, then of course you will not find many people who will match my skills, let's say it this way, okay? But it doesn't mean people do not know as much English as I do. There are people who know a lot more English, okay, than I do. But most of them are not in teaching business. They're not teachers of English. Because when you know English very well, you either work as a professor at a university, you do not run a private class like I do. That's the thing.
Sir,
Okay.
I also want to say
Sir,
something.
when my bhabi saw you, then she said to me, where he lives? So I said he lives in America. Oh yeah, his language is and she believes, sir.
Imrana
You
is
live
so
in America.
mischievous. Imrana is so mischievous. She told her bhabhi I lived in America so that she could get, make a good impression of me.
Because she said, sir, your English is very good. So
Yeah,
she said
yeah.
me, yes. Then I
Okay.
told her, see, so my sir, he lives in America. And I I will also attend the online class.
You made a
That's
lot of
why
people
I
laugh with
didn't
that
go.
joke. Okay. Yeah, Manisha, you wanted to say something.
Yes, sir. When I suggest this class and people ask that the teacher, where does the teacher belong, then I say that he belongs to
Why do
Bihar.
you have why do you have to just use that all the time? I say that मैं कहती हूँ कि वो. Why didn't you say and I say you're from Bihar and I say he's from Bihar? You don't have to put that, okay? And
Yeah.
especially taking so much of time with that. That is unnecessary all the time. Go
So
on,
their
please.
reaction is means very bad. But when they talk to you, they means told us that I have not means I have not met
Unfortunately.
teacher like means you like Jyoti Chauhan ji talked to you.
Yeah, no one believes.
He really
He lives in Biharship, yeah, and his English is very good.
It
He's
is.
speaking
It is.
language. Yeah, sir,
It
your
is so
essay
sad.
what, sir? Yeah.
It is so sad that Biharis have such a bad reputation. I mean, there are lots of great Biharis. And guys, I don't want to talk about politics, but you know, this new guy on Political
She
Horizon.
didn't believe. That's why I said he lives in America. He's
Prashant Kishore.
American.
Yeah. I mean, when I listen to him, Prashant Kishore, you know, I mean, if you really feel in the awe, you know, he's really a very impressive personality, very smart, you know. My wife asks me, if he really fights elections here in Bihar, are you going to vote for him? I said, certainly. And you know what? My wife is also changing her mind. She's a total, you know, what is his name? Nitish Kumar Bhakt, my wife, you know. But I think she's changing her mind. Okay, that's enough for politics. Okay. Now,
She's
let's
Bhakt,
look at the
sir.
sentence. Yeah. Yes, Zafri?
Nothing, sir.
No, I mean, definitely, you know, the guy is saying the right things. I don't know whether he will deliver on what he's saying, but he is definitely making the right noises. Okay. There are many books in my bag. What will you say, guys? Instead of there are many books in my bag, there are a lot of books in
A
my
lot of
bag.
books in my bag.
A lot of books.
Because again, many is okay in positive sentences in formal context, but colloquially, conversation English, do not use many and much in positive, okay? There is much homework tonight. There is a lot of homework tonight. There is
There is a
lots
lot
of
of
homework
homework tonight.
tonight. Both of them have the same meaning, whether you say a lot of or you say lots of. Okay, it's the same. Number 3, which of these sentences is a request, guys? Which of them is a request? Let's see. Do we have any orange juice? Can I have some orange juice? Which is a request.
Can I have some
Can I
orange
have some orange juice?
So what's
Can
the
I have
point, dear
some
student? The
orange
point
juice?
is, normally we use any in questions. But if the question is a request or an offer, then we will stay with some. We will not go with any. Can I have some orange juice? If you change some into any, then it is not correct because you are politely requesting, can I have some orange juice? So better to use some. And now we will go to page number 145 and we will just go through the grammar reference. Expressions of quantity, everybody, very important. See, it is important to understand the difference between countable and uncountable nouns. I started the lesson today with this question. Why is it necessary to understand the difference? How does it matter? It matters because we have different words and phrases which we use with countable and uncountable nouns. Take a look at countable nouns. A cup, a girl, an apple, an egg, a pound. Now, these are all countable. We are using a or an with them. Uncountable nouns, water, sugar, milk, music, money. We don't use a or an with them. Okay. Point number 1. You cannot use a with uncountable nouns. You cannot use an with uncountable nouns. We can use them in plural. A cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, a girl, 2 girls, 3 girls, an apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, an egg, 2 eggs, 3 eggs, a pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. We can use countable nouns in the plural form. Remember, some people misunderstand this example. They think that because a noun is countable, so we can use 2, 3, 4, 5. No, when a noun is countable, it means it will be found in 2 forms, singular and plural. And when a noun is uncountable, it can be found only in one form, singular form. That's the point. Now, there will be a lot of countable nouns, which you will not say 2, 3 chips. I mean, you don't want to say them. You have the plural form, but you don't want to use a number with them. There are lots of such nouns. Naturally, you don't use the number. But the point is, countable nouns are found in 2 forms, singular and plural. Okay, fine. We cannot say 2 waters, 3 sugars. Like I said, 2 sugars is possible if you're talking about sugar cubes. Now, point number 2. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. I just made that point. This cup is full. These cups are empty. Now, can you use these, THEAC, with uncountable nouns? These. You cannot. The simple reason is these is a plural, determiner. You use it with plural nouns. So how can you use it with uncountable? They are always singular. This can be used with water, this milk, this music, this money, but you cannot say these musics, these milk. You cannot. I hope you understand the point. Moving on. Uncountable nouns can only be singular, guys. The water is cold. The weather was terrible. This milk is bad. Okay, much and many. We use much with uncountable nouns in questions and negatives. That's the point to remember. Don't use them in positive sentences. How much money have you got? There isn't much milk left. We use many with countable nouns, again, in questions and negatives only. How many people were at the party? I didn't take many photos on holiday. Some and any. Some is used in positive sentences, we know. Any is used in negative and questions. We have studied these things. We are not studying them for the first time. We know these things, kinda, okay? Is there any sugar in this tea? Is there any sugar in this tea? Suppose your mummy gave you tea and you think she forgot to add sugar, but she said she added sugar. You say, is there any sugar in this tea at all? Okay. थोड़ा सा भी है, नहीं डाली हो तुम, जलवे नहीं कियो. Okay. Have you got any brothers and sisters? Question. We don't have any washing up liquid. Okay. I didn't buy any apples. You can see we can use countable, uncountable, both here with some and any. And when we make requests or offers, then we use some in questions too. Can I have some cake? It's a request. Would you like some tea? It's an offer. Somebody comes to your house. Would you like some tea? Now, number 4, the rules are the same for someone, anything, anybody. Okay, because you see some, any, some. So the rules will be the same, okay? Negative, any, question, any, positive, some. Take a look. I've got something for you, positive. Hello, is anybody here? There isn't anywhere to go in my town. There isn't anywhere to go in my town. Really true about Biharship. There isn't anywhere to go. It's a boring place now. I don't know. When I was young, it wasn't so boring, but now it is really boring. A few and a little. Zafri, I need a help again. I will message you. I'm sending you, when are you coming next to Bihar Sharif?
I don't know.
A month? In a month? It's not urgent. It's not urgent. You have already done that for me. So you can do it once again. Okay, I'll let you know later. A few and a little.
Tomorrow,
A few.
my brother is going.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Then definitely. A few and a little. We use a few with countable nouns. A few is used with countable nouns, guys. Remember this small point, okay? And it's difficult to remember these things if somebody doesn't use English much in their day-to-day life. They become things, written in the book. But when you start using them in your day-to-day life, English, then you need these things. There are a few biscuits left, but not many. There are a few biscuits left, but not many. हाँ है, थोड़ा बहुत है, ज़्यादा नहीं है. I have a few questions to ask. I have a few questions to ask. We use a little with uncountable nouns. I have only a little time, so tell me whatever you have to say quickly. Okay, I only have a little time left, so I'll go fast. A lot and lots of. A lot of, lots of. You can see from this expression, lot is a noun, guys. Lot is a noun, yes or no? Lot is a noun. Because you can say a lot, and you can also say lots. So lot is a noun. Only nouns can be written with a, and nouns can be in plural form. Lot is a noun. I'm not saying a lot of. Lot is a noun, okay? That's why we say a lot of and lots of. There is a lot of butter, there is lots of butter. There is a lot of butter, there is lots of butter. I've got a lot of friends, I've got lots of friends. There is no difference in the meaning, okay? Whether you say a lot of or whether you say lots of, there is no difference in the meaning at all. You can use them in everything, positive, negative, questions, whatever. Are there lots of tourists in your country? There isn't a lot of butter, but there is enough. There isn't a lot of butter, but there is enough. बहुत तो नहीं है, लेकिन हो जाएगा. There isn't a lot of butter, but there is enough. देखो मैंने कैसे हिंदी करी दोस्तों. ज्यादा तो नहीं है बटर, लेकिन हो जाएगा. ठीक है? अभी ये हिंदी करने के लिए आपको थोड़ा आजाद, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट और थोड़ा इमेजिनेशन भी रखना होगा. तीनों क्वालिटीज चाहिए. इमेजिनेशन है लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है तो आप ट्राई नहीं मारोगे ऐसी चीजों पे. कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए. ओके, मैंने कहा बहुत ज्यादा तो नहीं है बटर, लेकिन हो जाएगा. हो जाएगा मतलब इनफ है ना. सो देयर इजंट अ लॉट ऑफ बटर बट देयर इज इनफ. अब हो जाएगा को हैपन से कोई सोचने लग जाए तो बस मैं यही कह सकता हूं कि भाई पढ़ना बंद कर दे, सुनना शुरू कर दे. आगे ना, क्योंकि पढ़ने से कई बार ना दिमाग में ज्यादा कचरा चला जाता है दोस्तों. सुनने से क्लैरिटी आती है. इंग्लिश भाषा, कोई भी भाषा सुनते सुनते, जैसे yesterday or today maybe I listened to a Punjabi on YouTube. तो मैंने 2-4 फ्रेजेस सीख ली भाई, 2-4. ओके, एक चीज तो पक्का ध्यान में आ गया. जदा जदा तुम जदा तेनु जदा तेनु मतलब अगर तुझे ठीक है. तो मैंने उसको ऐसे ही बोलना था. ये मुझे नहीं पता था, मतलब पता था लेकिन आई डिडंट रियली नो. सुनने के बाद ज्यादा क्लियर हो गया. तो अगर ऐसे रोज पंजाबी सुनूं तो 2-2 4-4 करके ज्यादा बोलने नहीं लग जाएंगे हम क्या पंजाबी. तो आप भी सुनो इंग्लिश ऐसे सीखने के लिए. जदा तेनु, ओके, जदा 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 मतलब अगर जदा. ओके, मैंने दिमाग में नहीं था कि ये जदा बोलते हैं. कई बार मैंने सुना था बट आज काम कर गया. तो आप बहुत से ऐसे इंग्लिश वर्ड सुन रहे हो जो आप बोल नहीं पा रहे हो. किसी दिन काम कर जाएगा दोस्तों. उस किसी दिन के इंतजार में सुनते रहो. गॉट इट? So we'll wrap up now, and first page of Unit 4 will be your homework for Monday. First page of Unit 4 in the practice book. We will continue on Monday, guys. I hope you had a good time and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to Rajgir with my bhaiya. I think she's my children, and we will be in the swimming pool tomorrow. Hopefully, that's the plan. I hope nothing urgent comes up and nothing derails our plan. So let's meet tomorrow, guys. Okay. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye,
Bye.
guys. Bye-bye.